is the go-home show leading into Revolution. So phenomenal stuff tonight, in my opinion. So excited, so happy to see what I saw tonight. Is the go-home. Really enjoyed it. And again, like I said, if you are somebody who is new to the channel, I hope you guys hit that sub button down below, hit the like button, leave a comment. Most importantly, subscribe. If you're someone who's been watching for months and months and a year, you got to subscribe. We're live after every single AEW Dynamite and more. Tonight's AEW Dynamite was nuts. Live after WWE Raw, if you can be, because it's hard to be awake after that show. But crazy stuff tonight. We got my buddy Jake DeMarco, who covered the Raw review the other night. He's in the house. There's a lot to deconstruct and a lot to break down here tonight from what happened. I mean, pretty crazy. We actually have the opinion, this is unbelievable, of Donald Trump. Donald Trump, I can't believe, he's not the president anymore, but I can't believe he would take time out of his busy schedule. Donald Trump, thank you so much to give us a quick audio recording of his opinion of tonight. Donald Trump, what did you think of AEW tonight, sir?
They're coming all over the place.
Right, they were coming all over. Yes. I don't know what that means. But anyway, thank you, sir, Mr. President.
They're coming all over the place.
All right, I waited till Jake got here to play that. Again, I'm still a little bit lost there with what that means exactly. But, hey, we got Jake DeMarco in the house. Oh, my God, what do you got, Ray-Bans on? What the hell's going on? Why do you look like Johnny Cage?
What happened?
Oh, did you put those on so you didn't get an erection from Jade Cargill?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right, just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Did you watch too much AEW tonight?
Oh, it was a good show.
Wow.
This was a great night.
It sure was.
I had a lot of fun.
You had a lot of fun with the show tonight.
Oh, this is a great night. SHAQ's debut was impressive.
Yeah, it was very impressive. Are you aware that you're in some kind of a zone right now?
I'm in a little bit of a trance, Joe.
What type of trance is this?
I've kind of lost my mind, but that's all right. I'm a little wasted, Joe.
What do you mean wasted? What are you talking about?
We're going to celebrate Joe Cronin tonight. It's the Joe Cronin special on the AEW review, so...
What the hell does that mean?
You'll see shortly, but the donations will flood in and love will be shared. But it's going to be a wild night. And
good Lord, you sound like you know something about my mother or something. It's very strange. I mean, with that being said,
welcome back. Everybody missed you.
I'll turn on the donations. Where are they? Here they are. Oh,
$100.
Oh shit!
Let's start it off.
Donation
Baby.
Oh, what the hell?
Time, motherfucker, boy.
Oh my God!
DeMarco and I planned this.
Oh, what the hell?
He got me wasted, so...
What do you mean he got you wasted?
That was the agreement. We were going to blow up the show. So let's go, baby.
The agreement?
Start off the review going in hot.
What was the agreement? I don't understand. Like, why is there...
I had to eat a good amount of edibles, and D. Welsh was going to bomb the show to start it off, so...
Oh, my God. You're loaded on fucking edibles. I knew something was... I thought maybe you stared at Jade Cargill's tits too long or something.
No. I went ahead and went full in, so hell of a deal. Couldn't pass it up.
Oh, my God. Wow.
We had to bomb the show and turn this into...
What the hell?
One hell of a night.
D. Welsh, $100 bomb right off the bat. Wow. All right.
And
well,
this
listen.
was honestly a hell of a night and a fun night indeed. All joking aside, this was a good show from start to finish. It got a little slow second hour.
Yeah.
Obviously didn't have the impact that, the SHAQ debut had. And obviously everything with Tully was a lot of fun. They did that really well, adding JJ to, Arn at the end, little four horsemen signaling, but
imagine, I just can't believe Tully was in the ring. That was crazy.
Tully doing a lot in the ring too, not just a little bit. I mean, off the second rope, with the finisher, taking, Luchasaurus's kick to the head. He got beat up quite a bit. So
right. Listen, man,
it was a great thing that Jade won as well. SHAQ is kind of protected with the injury angle going on, so him and Cody can also still have a future singles match, and that was the best way they could do that bump. That was perfect because it looked serious, but it's the safest thing that they could take. it was perfect. So well executed. I really liked it.
I was blown away because I was getting, you know what it is? You know what happened? This is when you know you've done a good job. When you know things have worked out well, when things have worked out perfect. When the match starts and you start getting like excited, like super excited, which is what I started getting really excited. And I've been pumped up for Jade Cargill since the beginning because just the look of her. I said this when she debuted, and we all know she's probably green. She's a little green. She's a little rusty. She kind of wrestles in a way like almost like Mandy Rose from the WWE. So it is, but she's more athletic. But the thing is, her look and her presence is so amazing. So you knew she was going to be big, and I just kept thinking and saying, man, how in the world did Vince McMahon pass her up? How did Vince McMahon pass this girl up? That's what we said several times. Can't believe it. And this build that was kind of a wreck, they were just missing Brandy tonight, that's all. It wasn't a wreck, but it was It
wasn't a wreck. The match was a mess. No, but it was a bit chaotic, but in a good way. It was a fun.
But I mean, but what I'm saying is, you've been really concerned about this with all the back and all those. A lot of people have.
So thoroughly impressed with what we got. It's reminiscent of, Ronda Rousey's debut. That kind of surprise where you think it's just going to be crap, and it ended up working out quite well. So.
I really think it's everybody. I think everybody worked so well, like Cody and
every
Red
single
Velvet.
part. And like you said, I wish Brandy was there. That's the only
that would have made it
factor. And that's she's pregnant. You can't hold it against her there.
Right.
But Red Velvet did a good job. I'm sure this is the end of her push now. So Jade beat her. Now Jade will go on to probably become the women's champ sooner than later. And I imagine Cody and SHAQ are going to have a singles match down the line, and then Big Show and SHAQ will have their match. And by the way, none of us came up with no BS. No more BS. That's a great line for Big Show. No more BS.
Right?
So simple.
Oh my God.
So simplistic. Tony Khan is a genius if he came up with that one, because Christ, that is so marketable. I want that shirt. That is a great line. That is
no.
And he even addressed the did you expect that heel turn? He was having fun with it. I really, really just enjoyed, everything he had to say. You could tell that he messed up a little bit because he was so nervous and excited, calling it Evolution instead of Revolution and things like that. But he's got some big announcement for Sunday. So who do we think is going to be signed? People are saying it's
There's
CM
so
Punk.
many different takes on this.
I'm telling everybody, temper your expectations. I don't think it's going to be Punk. I don't think it's going to be that massive.
No, people think it's going to be him. He's going to say it's me. Like I'm signed to. I'm not just an announcer or something. People think it's going to be Brock, CM Punk. People think it's going to be him announcing something. He said Hall of Fame caliber or something to that effect. He didn't say Hall of Famer.
He said future Hall of Famer, like someone that deserved to be in the Hall of Fame. So it's someone. CM Punk isn't in the Hall of Fame, and neither is Brock Lesnar, and neither is. David Benoit. I mean, he does want to wrestle. Yeah, that'd be funny, Mustafa. There's quite a many people that it could be, but I mean, sure.
This tonight had everything, man. Tonight had something for everybody. It felt like, and that was another thing. That tease plays into the review tonight of this show. The fact that not only this is the best go home book show. I don't remember the last time I can think of something that was decent like this.
Yeah, this is the best Raw I watched in a long time. I had a good time.
I mean, dude, we got fucking goddamn another tease. Like, hey, we're gonna make a big announcement about our future signee. So you got that going on. You got all the matches going on. You got a death match. You get ladder matches. You got buy-in Rumble things. You got tag match feuds and street fights with Sting. I mean, where's SHAQ? We still don't know, right? Did I miss something? We don't know where SHAQ is.
No, he disappeared out of the ambulance like the Fiend, Joe.
Yeah,
I was like,
this is AEW too, not Raw. You said Raw.
I know. I was like, wow, he disappeared. Where did he? Okay.
Yeah, and it was very clean.
Powers.
It was really clean too. The stretcher. Like it wasn't like all wrinkled up and stuff from him.
No one laid on that thing. That was brand new.
This was unbelievable tonight. I got to tell you, man. I mean, the first hour really rocked it. I was damn near perfect, like a 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. Very close to perfect the first hour. How can you not love it?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, really, the first hour had everything everybody could want. Even the Young Bucks cut a pretty decent promo for the two of them. So
okay, so let's start back at the beginning again. Let's just pass. We've already talked about the first match. Listen, Jade looked phenomenal. SHAQ, that everybody saw it. I tweeted out my reaction to that. I was fired up when SHAQ went through that table. I was fired up as hell, man. That was just great. How about you? One thing was funny though was the women had trouble getting the tables up. They're awkward. You don't realize
that was humorous.
How big a table is, and Q-tip.
They always do that though. There's always an issue for the females, unfortunately.
Yeah,
they're using the smaller Japanese door tables.
They got to start practicing on the tables before they take them out. But they got through it fine. It wasn't like sometimes in WWE it's really gets uncomfortable to watch. But
yeah, there was one. What was it? Hell in a Cell, I think it was, with Bayley, or they were really struggling, and I wish the ref would just get involved.
Well,
most times I wish they would just have something like a cameraman help them or something, like anybody at this point, because it gets painful to watch. Like you said,
that's what I'm getting at. Is Q-tip Marshall or whatever outside the ring? he when
Mr. No Longer Balding got the hair plug thing. Yeah,
he went out there and he fixed them up, and it was on camera a little bit, so you kind of saw him doing it. But anyway, that match was good. It got better as it went along. Jade's a little bit green in the ring. Obviously, she was doing a lot of posing, too much posing, but I liked that JR and them sort of brought it up, because at one point she was posing with the figure 4. Then Red Velvet was able to reverse it really quickly. But I like that, because the inexperience of Jade was that, I'm so confident in everything, I'm going to pose, and she got the move reversed on her. Now, normally you'd like to see that move reversed the way we all, a real wrestling competitive thing, but it got reversed almost immediately. But that's okay, because that's what should have happened, because she wasn't taking it seriously and wasn't paying attention, and the weight was reversed. And I think that I wish the announcers honed in a little bit more on that. Like, she may be beautiful and amazing, and obviously a physical specimen of which we've never seen ever. I've never seen any woman like this in wrestling, but they could have said, but there's her inexperience there, because she took time to flex and to smile and everything, and the move got reversed quickly.
So that played into the character of her being inexperienced, not having a match before. I like those little moments. That played well into the story. And then you saw her really hard hit Cody, square in the jaw, and that's when him and SHAQ went ahead and took each other off the ring apron. But that was a little bit after she did that big Red Velvet did that big moonsault and took everybody down, and that was pretty cool. And like you said, there was a lot of good back and forth, and I was really, really, really marking out for SHAQ when he did the power bomb and he did the signal for Brody Lee before he did it. That was really cool to pay respects to Brody. So points to SHAQ for that one. That really got to me. That was cool to see. So.
Yeah,
you see the wrestlers do it all the time, and that's their brother. No, but when someone is coming into the wrestling business, a celebrity, and they're doing it respectfully, you see that they're taking it serious, and then they pay respect to someone as well who meant so much to this. That was really, really cool. I was humbled by that. I was really, really shocked.
I love SHAQ tonight. I thought he did everything right. He looked better than Great Khali out there.
And he looked fantastic. The test of strength was fun, and he sold it all. And then he did well with Cody and the taunting and back and forth. And then after the power bomb, Cody gets right back up and gets the body slam. And then SHAQ goes ahead and literally throws him up and throws him off for the cover. That was great. Just awesome moments in the match.
Cody,
really for a big guy, Cody sold well and delivered the proper type of offense.
Cody in Velvet really carried the match as far as directing, which you would expect, and it was really well done. Cody did a great job giving SHAQ the time and signaling to him, in the ways, to actually direct sort of without needing to direct him. SHAQ seemed to know what he was doing. They had this planned out. Red Velvet, she's a little bit tougher because her style is all over the place, so there's a lot of stuff for Jade to have to remember and duck and move, and I'm talking about it because I just feel like she's pretty new. So you were dealing with a very new team. SHAQ and Jade on a team
both
together.
debuting, their first matches. And unfortunately, the thing working against this entire show, but especially the opening match, is their shoddy directing. I have to.
We missed the spear. Yeah, we missed the spear on right. That's
the
one
spear
thing.
They missed 110%. They missed that with Red Velvet. But even still, they you would see 2 or 3 count kind of idea. You would see it just, you were always cutting the moves either late or in progress. You didn't see the setup to things or the after effects. It just, I don't know why they had to worry about cutting the fan reactions when there's key things going on in that moment. That always troubled me, and it takes you out of it, and it's frustrating. I hate having to see a replay, not to get a different angle or see something amazing slowed down, but because I missed something entirely. But she did get a really great spear when we finally got to see it, and Red Velvet picks up Jade, and then Jade powers out, reverses it, and then grabs her from behind and just powers her up and does this huge slam. I don't even know what they're going to call it or what they did for on commentary, but my God. A hell of a finisher for Jade. That's a perfect finisher for her. I really like that, and I'm excited that she's winning. Let's see her go for the title soon. Let's not immediately for the championship, but build her up to go and be the next contender.
Well, I hate to real quick. We're gonna get to the next match and move on to everything else that we have going on here, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news and sort of bring everything down when we're so hyped right tonight.
Yeah.
But Jim Crockett just passed away.
I just saw
crazy. Listen, a lot of people don't even know who he is. A lot of people don't, whatever. But Jim Crockett Jr. just passed away, man. Just like apparently today. So
all the hours and hours I spent watching, when I was younger. My God.
So that is crazy that it happened tonight on such a great night on TNT. It's almost bizarrely. It's almost suspect in a way.
Yeah, it really is a very odd coincidence in a way.
But rest in peace, man, to Jim Crockett. Weren't really prepared for that, but we'll talk about that later. But 76 organ failure, and I don't know, how that comes about, but it's a big story now, obviously. Although I don't see a lot of outlets picking up on it yet, and they may be busy with other stuff, but
they're all talking about AEW and SHAQ still at this point.
Yeah, they have no idea. In fact, I don't.
76 though. I mean, at least he was an older gentleman. Still, you don't want to see anybody pass away, but thankfully, it's not anyone young.
I'm surprised not a lot of outlets are covering it, but a lot of people are saying he passed away. So I think I believe it's real.
I think it is confirmed. It seems legit.
Yeah. Wow. So,
yeah, that was Jazz's old finish, I think. I know Beth Phoenix used it as well, but I don't know what they're going to call it with her. It was a good finish, though. I really liked Jade's finisher.
Well, there was news on him being in bad condition, so okay. We'll talk about that probably tomorrow when we get a second. We'll look more into it, talk more about Jim Crockett and everything. It's a lot of history there that goes into a lot of things, but let's go into what happened next, Jake. If you are cognitive enough to tell me what happened after that first match, since you're high as hell right now, and real quickly while you gather that, let me play one more dono. Because
$100.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
It's donation time, motherfuck boy.
Oh shit!
Wait a second. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's Shell! What is happening, Jake?
Hey Joe and Jake. Gotta get a bomb in too. Much love to you both. Great AEW show tonight 8/10.
Wow, Shell.
Oh shit. Oh! I had to do it.
Holy Shell. I can't believe it, Shell. The demons are in my head, Shell.
Oh my god, Shell.
Wow, Shell. Thank you, Shell. Oh, my God. Everybody in the chat, please give Shell some love. Shout out to Beersy, man, and Nikki J, the Weed God. Shout out to Beersy for doing that. But shout out to Shell for the $100 with D Welsh, baby. D Welsh and Shell. I'll have to add Shell to that as well.
Yes,
you guys
indeed.
are unbelievable, man. And I want to thank everybody who reached out to me, too, man. I'm okay. I know I took off the day. Just some crazy stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff going on here.
Well, this is all love for you. Everybody missed you, and everybody was excited.
I was
to know
gone
that you
for
were
a
coming
day
back tonight.
I was gone
guess
for
what?
a day.
That's all it takes. 2 days. 2 days.
2
you
days.
missed Raw and Throwdown.
We did do a review though. We did do a show on Tuesday.
We covered it, and I was there, but still, people want their Cronin fix.
You did great, man. We did, but me and you did a show yesterday that Lisa
which was a ton of fun. So if people haven't seen that, please go check it out. Usually that's exclusive to Patreon, but Joe was nice enough to give everybody a little taste. So
yeah, we gave you all a taste of the J&J.
That's right.
Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you, Shell. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, Shell.
I love you, Shell.
That's the kind of way you want to derail the show.
Yep, absolutely. What's next? What's on next on the? What happened after this? My brain's already gone.
Randy Orton was talking to himself in a mirror, and then
nobody believed
him. SHAQ was in an ambulance, and then he wasn't.
Wouldn't it be funny if the Fiend showed up and ate his balls?
Who did they? Oh my God, that would be great. They burnt the Fiend alive in WWE, so he goes to AEW. That's the kind of booking I would love to see.
Yeah, that'd be really hilarious. Good. And he's the fanatic now, or something, or like the psycho.
Yeah, just a little different. Just a little different.
Yep. That'd be good. But no, man. What was next?
SHAQ was no longer in the ambulance, so we don't know if he, ducked out of the side and somehow his 7-foot ass managed to just jump away without us seeing him. But
now the question is, are we going to get this resolved on Sunday, or is it going to be resolved the next week?
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything on Sunday to do with SHAQ or Cody. I think this is going to be another Dynamite out. They're going to wait till next Wednesday because I think they have enough on Sunday already, and they'll save this for Dynamite.
Yeah.
Plus, they want SHAQ on TNT. That's why this match, the SHAQ match, from what I heard, allegedly seems true, was not on the pay-per-view.
Right.
Because SHAQ is involved with the sports stuff on TNT with the ball, and that's he had to do the show there.
Because if 250,000 people buy the pay-per-view, here you're going to get 900,000 potentially that saw him on. And they wanted him out first, it seems like, too, because you're getting the crossover of whatever was on before. I don't know what show was on, but whatever was on before, right? And so if you're some guy who doesn't watch Dynamite or doesn't care about TNT or whatever, even, does anybody know what was on before Dynamite? Because that's a big thing. So, whatever it is, though, somebody's like, all right, my show's over, and they're, eating their dinner or whatever. They're like, whatever, or they're hanging out. And then the first thing they see is something about Shaquille O'Neal, and they're like, "What the hell, Shaq? Was he wrestling? And then it comes on, so they want to see it. And then they see the guy go through a table or whatever, and that person might be like, "This is kind of crazy." And that's when you start watching, when you don't even like the show or know wrestling or whatever, and you just find yourself watching, and you're like, "What is this all about?" And you just can't stop watching it. And you kind of get into maybe I'll check this out again. This is kind of fun or weird or whatever. What's going on? That's the type of that's why I think they put this match on first tonight. A lot of people said, why wasn't this the main event, or why wasn't this the main event of the first hour? The Equalizer movie was on. Okay, so if you get a lot of people watching The Equalizer, great Denzel Washington movie, wonderful movie. If you get a bunch of people who maybe they were flipping channels and they were like, Equalizer, I want to watch that. You know what I mean? Say Equalizer gets 500,000 people watching it. You may get a lot of people that aren't necessarily wrestling fans who all of a sudden see SHAQ and they're like, yo, what the hell is this about? So,
yeah, you said see SHAQ.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you? Would you smoke the tard strain?
Well, you can't see SHAQ because he's not in the ambulance. He disappeared.
Oh, right.
We don't know where he is.
We don't know where he is.
Somebody's got to find him. That's a lot of money if they don't find him. Go on.
Jake's on drugs for anybody who just got here and doesn't know what's going on.
No.
Thank you, Shell, very much for the $100. Appreciate it, Shell. Oh, no, it's the cursed Karen donation from the other night, Jake. But this time it's $20 from the Soundwave 92!
Oh, yeah.
Fuck cancel culture shit. Fuck Karen, you dumb bitch. Fuck Karen, suck my dick. Fuck cancel culture shit. Fuck Karen, you dumb bitch.
The Soundwave 92.
Jake, getting high was the best idea you ever pulled, Welsh.
Yeah.
SHAQ and Jade debut was messy, but the ending was excellent, especially SHAQ taking the double tables.
Yeah.
But Jade looks absolutely amazing, but she still is pretty green.
Yeah, you can tell she's new still, but you're right. They used her perfectly, though. It worked out really well. And yes, I know she's probably not the greatest in the ring, but she just looks so good, man. The intro, oh, God, Vince, what are you doing? You let this girl go? We said this the day we saw her. Dude, they let her go. They let Jade Cargill go. Like, all the women that I
don't know how or why they let her go. They're
on
so
drugs.
Foolish.
They are on freaking drugs, brother.
I can legit confirm that they are.
I mean, they are. You are, but they are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
From one to another takes one to know one.
What's after this? What's next up here?
After that, we had the Death Triangle stuff. After SHAQ disappeared, we could no longer see SHAQ. We did see Ray Phoenix and Pac taking on.
I think a pack of white people took him. A pack of white people abducted SHAQ. That's what happened.
Maybe they were like, it was Big Show.
Big Slow.
He came out and he was like, well, no, he's like, I'm Paul White, but I got to be Big White, and I'm going to kidnap you because they keep abducting people every week, and that's what we're going to find out. He's making a tag team.
The Great Big White. We were saying they should definitely call him that. Big White.
Big White and Big Black. They're going to be the ultimate big team.
Oh, my God. That'd be wonderful. What a great idea.
So Pac and Phoenix, they did some stuff around the ring and flew, and it was pretty quick. It was just a quick little squash match. That was disappointing because it's Pac and Phoenix. You want to see them do stuff.
Yeah, but you know what? You understand the show was just so packed that.
Oh, I know that was just. It wasn't a bad thing. It was just like I wish they could have done more. So I'm glad they were still getting televised on the main show. So at least they got some TV time and got to stay in memory.
The man himself was. The first thing we see next is that Conrad Thompson.
Yeah, we got the MJF. Press conference.
The man who's actually subbed. He's actually subbed to this channel right here, Conrad Thompson. Yeah. Unbelievable.
I like Conrad. I've actually spoken to him once ages ago on Twitter. He was very nice and
good guy. We like him.
Yeah, very informative and knows his stuff. So they berated him. They ripped him apart.
Oh my God, it was awesome.
Poor Conrad. It was hilarious though.
Dude, what did they call? He called him something tits or something. I tweeted about this.
Yeah, fat tits and
flabby tits or something.
Yeah, something like that. Turkey tits.
Turkey tits. Oh my God, bro. Hey, listen. They said the stuff that MJF said tonight with Jericho. They killed it on the mic. This whole thing of them roasting and flipping out on the mic was fucking phenomenal, and it kept all the fire that the beginning of the show had. And like the Pac stuff happened so fast that it was like whatever, okay, cool, but whatever. And then that came on, and then that was fire. So yeah, man.
I'm dying to know the turkey tits in the chat.
Yeah, turkey tits. Give me a turkey tits.
That's hilarious. Just look at them all.
Look out there, see your turkey tits. Hey, Donald Trump, what did you think of the show tonight?
They're coming all over the place.
Oh, all right.
They're coming all over the place.
Then they took out the guy from Barstool Sports, and then they berated him as well as Eric Bischoff. That was, that was funny. The Young Bucks finally can't take it anymore, and they come out. And Nick was the first one to talk. He did okay, but Matt was actually much better on the mic, I think.
Yeah.
And he got really just embroiled with passions, talking about how their father built their wrestling ring when they couldn't pay for college, and that had merit. That was good. That sold the emotion and the spirit of this match. And then the slapbacks of the curtain jerk comment on Jericho, and that he'd be, just hanging out in the performance center. That was a great WWE line without being a direct dig at WWE. It was more dig at Jericho if he stayed there,
right?
Which was great. Real. So it was, double faceted or multifaceted. And then the Rosie O'Donnell show line was great as well. That was a nice callback.
I will say that I told someone I felt this way too, that when the Young Bucks first came out, when their music hit, I actually got pretty excited. I got to be honest. Like, I got excited. I was like, yeah, man, this feels big. And I will say the longer it went on with the Young Bucks, the worse it got, because it started at a 9, I felt like.
Yeah, them coming out was hype. I was into it.
Yeah.
The music hits, and then you see them, and they're just serious. They're not popping the Young Bucks all over the place.
They didn't have a lot of energy. They needed more energy is my thing, though. Like, about halfway through their promo, like, because Matt said something great. Like, they were saying good stuff at first, and then, like, halfway through the promo, it just sort of died out a little bit, and then it just got to, we kick you now, and So it just, I don't know. It's not bad. I'm just saying it started at a 9, and then it sort of just started going downward, and then the fight started. So,
well, if they never had the first one speak, I would have been happy.
The first one,
I say, Nick, right? I think I said,
yeah.
Nick.
Matt was the better one on the mic tonight.
Matt, bearded buck. He's the better one. He talks better. He's still not great, but he's better than the clean babyface buck.
I think they'd be really good if they knew, like, if they kind of like had more better stuff to say a lot of times.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because the first part of this promo, they came out, they had such intensity. I was like, this is good. And then, babyface Buck started speaking, and it just kind of went nowhere. And I'm like, all right, this is not good. But then his brother started talking, and I'm like, yeah, there's the passion I was looking for. But it went on a little bit too long, but it was still good. And better than what we usually get from them, I think. But the comedy was good. It added more to the tag team match. The whole breakup and beat down and everything that happened with the Good Brothers coming out, and Cutler and Santana and Ortiz getting put through the tables, and it was just craziness all over the place. But it was good madness and chaos. So it was a fun way to sell the pay-per-view. I thought this was a good thing.
Great job. Yeah, I thought they did a good job selling the pay-per-view. I was still high at this point on the show, unlike you being high in actual real life. I was high on the show, and I was still at a 9 out of 10. A lot of people were saying 10 out of 10. I was like, well, I'm still, I'm going to leave. I always leave room. I don't go Meltzer for AEW yet, but 9 out of 10 so far with that. I mean, it was so good. I really enjoyed that, too. I was still excited. I also got excited with the little debuts. Like you said, Barstool Sports, Conrad Thompson, Eric Bischoff. They all did a good job. I liked what was going on there. I thought that was nice. It was fun. MJF was God. Jericho was great. And by the way, Ortiz, Proud and Powerful, they were really good, too. What the hell did they... Somebody, where was it?
They're always good.
Everybody
always deliver those two.
Dude, that whole promo, man, everybody got so good and fired up. He said, "You bitch ass pops," and I fucking died. He goes, "You bitch ass pops," and I was like, "Oh man, dude, I'm telling you, Jericho fire, MJF fire, Proud and Powerful fire."
Yeah.
And then the Young Bucks come out, feels intense. They kind of dwindle off, but they have a big fight and they sell the pay-per-view good. Good job.
Absolutely.
Really like it.
Yeah, absolutely. I see you. I see you turned the light off and you muted the stream. Good. I wanted to ask you a question. Did you order me that pizza yet?
No, Jake. I didn't. I didn't turn off this. Everybody can still hear you.
Oh, all right. Yeah, but AEW was good. Just.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was great. It was. I like I said, I really liked that part. And
anybody in the chat want to split a pizza?
What do you want to? You want to give? How are you going to split a pizza if they're somewhere else and you're in Connecticut?
I'll send it to them.
Like in a fridge, in a refrigerator. That doesn't work like that.
We'll figure it out.
Why don't you just get some money from them and buy a pizza for you and buy them a pizza? Or are you offering to buy, or what are you saying?
Well, yeah, we're going to share a pizza. I mean, I got to share a pizza. We'll get an Uber. We'll figure it out.
Okay. All right. Well, what's after that? Now, Jake, what's next? What comes after that?
Then we got
Jesus,
some Tully Blanchard coming back to the ring.
Dressed like Mega Man or something.
And he is just raring to go. And I mean, raring to go. Tully looked like he was 40, flying around the ring. So impressive. This was wild. This was absolutely insane. I had a blast watching this entire thing.
It's weird. I was hoping he broke his hip. Like, no, I'm just kidding. No, he looked great. I like.
There was people saying you were waiting for, not just us, but waiting for some devastating injury to happen. And thank Christ that wasn't the case. But there were some tweets beforehand of will his hip come out of place, or will you see some bone turn to dust? And
you're right.
That was not the case.
Ever since I was hanging out with my old friend Johnny, I saw one of my friends Johnny a couple weeks ago, and I was hanging out with him for a minute, and ever since he told me all about what's really going on in the world, I don't look at pizza joints the same way again. You know that?
How could you?
Yeah, because I went to the, we were driving down the street, and there's a lot of pizza joints out here, right? There's like 7 pizza joints on the way to the one we're going to, right? So we're going, and he goes,
Each side of the road.
I go,
we'll
go whichever one you want to go to. I go, we'll go to any pizza place you want to go. And he goes, well, I got the perfect place. And I'm like, all right. So we're driving. He goes, oh, stop right here. Oh, my God, stop right here. And I'm like, oh, my God, okay, cool. Like, Jesus, it's Tony's Pizza. And I'm like, all right, Tony's Pizza, cool. And he goes, no, we're not going in here to eat. I'm like, well, why am I pulled over? He goes, I'll be right back. Wait a second. And he gets up and he stares into the glass window at the pizza place. Then he runs behind the fucking area. Like, I thought we were committing a robbery. I'm like, holy fuck, this guy's robbing the store and he's going to come out and get in my car and I'm going to get in trouble. And I'm like, what? I keep expecting him to run out with the cash register. He's behind the fucking thing. He starts opening doors and looking around, yelling. Somebody yells at him and then he comes running out, go, go, go. And I'm like, so I go. But I'm like, did you just steal something? Oh my God. And he goes, no, I'll tell you later. I'll tell you about it later. Just go. And he takes a picture as we're driving away. And I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway, this same scenario plays out another 4 times. And on the 4th time, I was like, dude, I'm not stopping again. I'm going home. I'm not even. And he finally tells me we're going to this pizza place. And we go to the pizza place. But what I found out was that he's been brainwashed by QAnon, and he thinks that all the pizza places are harboring the children. So he was stopping so he could take a picture and investigate all the pizza places on the way there. Jake, I don't know what's wrong with my friend. Anyway, this has nothing to do with wrestling, but the bottom line is he's insane, Jake, and we had to stop at all the pizza places. It was very strange. Let's go back to the donations.
There's something
oh my God, no!
up in space.
Oh no!
What's going on up in this place? There's something weird gotta happen and strange gotta happen.
I have a sense of deja vu.
What the fuck is happening? Aliens, extraterrestrials. They gave me a shot. Nanotechnology. I'm not me. You're not you. I'm fucking crazy. Split personality. Scott McKinnon.
I did it Monday by accident, so fuck it. Let's do it again. Can I get an encore? Do you want more, Joe? Let it rain, motherfuckers.
Wow.
Rain. Duncachino.
Duncachino is here.
Wow, the devil, man. I can't believe. Talk about timing on that donation. I literally set that whole thing up so that would play after. Anyway, that was way too long of a story to get into that area.
Yeah, I had no idea what you were talking about.
Oh, I mean, nobody does because it was the weirdest thing ever. Like, none of that happened. I made that all up.
Oh, God. I was
just trying to watch.
Right?
I was looking at your face, like your head looked like it was going to blow up, and that's kind of what I was going for.
It started to hurt. I was trying to. You were like 4, so I'm like, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4 times this happened, and on the way 7 pizza places, and it felt like something on a Die Hard 3. I was like, do I have to defuse a bomb?
Yeah. No,
this is fucked.
Basically, I found out my friend's crazy.
You're gonna make me go in the street and be racist against a bunch of black people next. I'm not doing it.
No, it's all him.
Okay.
He's the one that's crazy.
Just checking because I'll get shot.
Yeah, well, listen. We're praising black people tonight, like Jade Cargill and Shaquille O'Neal, unbelievable tonight. These two were so good. I mean, and Black Velvet and Cody did a great job helping them, putting them over too. But they did.
And Duncachino chiming in one more time. Got to give him some because he did this Monday as well. But
thank you, Duncachino. We really appreciate it. I mean, listen. What's up next? We did everything up until
we did the Tully Blanchard match. You know, they did a great job.
Oh, the Young Bucks with the spot too. By the way, after everything we've seen tonight, Jake, we see these guys jump through tables.
The double tables was great.
It was almost kind of like not even that impactful because I was already so hyped about everything that had been going on.
Because there was so much chaos. It was just all of it. That's what made it fun.
Yes.
Nothing stood out altogether, which can be a bad thing, but I am looking forward to the match on Sunday more now. So they sold me there.
Yep. Good job, man.
It was one of those like, why the fuck not just, go through the table moments.
Uh-huh.
Let's do it. At least Matt Hardy taking people out makes sense. Him screwing with the Dark Order because he told Hangman, I will get all of your friends one by one.
I'm very fired up for that.
Yeah, that's been really good too. Most of the stories here I've really liked. And it was funny how they took a random match and made it worthwhile there too at one point, because you had 10 coming out with -1, and he's going to take on Max Caster, and I'm like, all right, they kind of told a story on one of the shows on YouTube the other day. They had a rap battle thing with Dark Order and these guys. It was silly fun, but they go ahead and I'm like, oh, it's just going to be kind of a throwaway match just to get into the ladder match. Ended up being a pretty good match with these two. But I liked that the payoff was the $4,200 envelope that Matt Hardy gave to Evans to screw with the match and hit him in the head with the boombox. So now 10 loses, and he screws with the Dark Order, and it's all because of Matt Hardy.
Right.
I like that there was a payoff to this. It wasn't just like they had just I thought it was just going to be, all right, just a placement match for the ladder match. And that fact that they added some more story was really cool.
Yeah, that was really nice. I thought everything tonight made me more interested to see what's going to happen at Revolution. So that everything made everything better. And that's good news.
From here, my notes are kind of like written in crayon. But
oh, really?
Yeah, this is where it kicked in. Everything got sloppy.
Well, that's okay. The second part of the show kind of got weird anyway. So, we'll get into that and figure it out. And I do got to slow this Karen donation off the $5 below spot. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it's doing that. But Randy Viper is in the house tonight with the $2 coming in from New Zealand. Randy Viper.
Big Teddy Jake is the best. Go eat some more.
Go eat some more, man. He's pushing you to eat some more food, I guess, or more edibles. He wants you to get really jacked up, I guess. Jesus.
I ate them all.
Jake ate them all, guys. Listen, I've got chocolates, though. I could always drive them down to you that I don't know if I'll eat them or not.
See? Just like we could share. Then we could share the pizza.
Yeah. Dude, I'd love a... I'd kind of love a pizza.
Yeah. See?
I don't know. I'm in healthy mode. I've been exercising, so now I'm actually craving like fish.
I honestly couldn't even eat it if I wanted it, but it just sounds good.
Pizza feels so nasty now, like and heavy and whatever. But I love pizza, so it's not. I'll eat it.
I can't remember the last time I had pizza. It's probably like a year and a half ago.
What?
Really.
That's really good, though.
Maybe a year, but
Jesus, I have it probably once every couple weeks, so that's. It's
Duncachino?
I'm worse off.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do.
What's my name?
Oh, yeah.
Duncachino.
It's a whole new game.
Duncachino. You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend.
Say hello to my chocolate blend.
Oh my God, Jim Crockett Jr. just passed away. It was just confirmed. Just hate to hear this after such a great show. Crying face.
Weird timing, man, to hear about Jim Crockett. The Soundwave 92... Thank you for the $5. Rest in peace, Jim Crockett.
I
Unbelievable.
know. How sad is that? What a loss there.
Well, he's much older, but it's sad. I mean,
it's still sad. It is very sad.
I want everybody to live to 100, man.
Oh, exactly. Me too. I'm the same way.
Live to 100.
Sap like that.
Or
Thank you, Soundwave, chiming in again, letting us know for sure.
70's nice.
Confirmed.
70's nice. If I made it to 70, I would be very, very thankful.
Hey, Joe. You weren't here on Monday, but what did you think of Braun being an idiot again, making the goddamn tag when he had the titles won? Why would he do that?
Yeah.
He's getting dumber and dumber.
Braun is a moron again, Pasharo.
It was so bad.
Me and Jake actually talked a little bit about Raw on our video yesterday, so go look that up.
Mentioned this, so it was funny.
We got into some good stuff with Sheamus and Drew and a couple other things, so go look that video up. It's we also talked about a lot of other things, but yeah, go look that up. We talked about a bit there, and I got to say my stuff about Raw, so it was nice. And that was Pasharo. Pasharo, thank you, man.
Yeah, it was good because, I mean, it was a big night with a new champion, so I'm glad that we, one, was not able to miss the show, and two, was able to then hear your thoughts as well afterwards, so it was cool to do both.
Oh, shit,
I
there's
heard
another
this in
one.
my dreams, in my nightmares. Richard Williams.
Yeah, you're going to hear this song in your nightmares. That's funny as fuck. But you know what? What's weird? Oh, I know why. Normally the $21 donation would be the punch in the balls one, but it only works on the links below. Super Chats, it's not set up yet. That's why the Karen donation's been playing so much.
Yeah, because it's picking up everything in Super Chat.
Bitch. I'll get that fixed tonight or tomorrow, guys.
What's up, Joe? This show was good tonight. This is my first donate, and I love the Turkeys song.
Oh, man. Oh, this ain't the turkey song. I'm sorry. Turkeys is $29. The links are... All right, so the links are down below in the description box. But I do want to say Richard Williams. Richard, thank you, man, for taking $21 and just giving me that type of money, man. Thank you guys all for the support the other day for Jake when he was here and everything you guys have done for me. Thank you. And everybody who's been signing back up again on Patreon. You know, there's so many different categories you guys can sign up under, whatever. But for as much as an energy drink, $5, you know, you guys can get a lot of content on Patreon. So please make sure to re-up on Patreon. Check it out. Don't miss my 30 hours a month of bonus content. Lots coming this month. We didn't get it all done last month, but this month we will. We got big stuff this week, and hopefully we'll find out some more. But you know what I mean? When there's fucking 90 other people from my community that just break off and do little things, and then people from my own shows that break off and do 10, 50,000 shows on their own, you really can't find anybody that wants to work with you anymore since they've developed their own 30 people listening base. But I will continue to search for new people that want to do shows with me and want to do shows on the channel. But it is hard when subdivisions keep breaking off and doing that. So looking for anybody who's good out there who can talk or wants to be on shows, send me your YouTube channel, send me your podcast, send me whatever. There's also a tier where I work with you on your YouTube channel and whatever else. I can literally look at your channel and figure out all the fucking shit that's wrong with it in like 2 seconds. So if you guys want help with that, anybody out there who's got a channel on something or does something or whatever the fuck it is, let me know because I can fix your shit. Like I look at your channel, I'm gonna know a million things that are wrong or right or whatever the fuck's going on. Anyway, that being said, I was like, I can't wait till Joe sees all the crappy tags I use and yells at me for it with the Raw review. Well, I liked your. I don't know what you mean. I like your tags. Oh, they weren't bad. All right. I didn't even bother trying. I didn't even look at it actually yet. To be honest, I was like, oh, it looks fine to me. All right. I was happy we were on the air. Like I couldn't believe like that we were able to get you on and get you live and you were able to do everything. I was shocked that it worked as well as it did. That's why I was nervous in the beginning because I was like, I don't want anything to crash or not go through here or have any issues. So I was crazy. It was a fun show though. Everybody made it a great night. It was fun, man. I got to watch it and it ended up being really good. So. Soundwave 92. Soundwave again chiming in. Yeah, see, all the super chats, the Karen song plays. That's what it is. I got to fix the super chats. And I could only do the super chats. And you could only do super chats yesterday. Yeah, that's funny. Fucking the song all the time. The Soundwave 92. Fuck cancel culture shit. Fuck Karen, you dumb bitch. 'Cause Karen's our shit.
Other thoughts. I absolutely lost my mind with the Inner Circle press conference. I loved all of it.
Yeah.
The first half was easily 9/10, but second half plummeted it down to about a 7.5. Very good go-home show.
Yeah, very good go-home show. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt tonight because I was so hyped. I'm going to give them an 8 tonight. I'm going to give this show an 8 tonight. But yeah, the first hour was like a 9. And the second hour was like a 7 or 6.5 or something. But I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, man. I was so happy with this show tonight and with it being a go-home show. I wish it had a little bit more juice in the second half. The second half was really a different show almost. You know, I wish it did have the juice in the second half. But I'm gonna give them an 8 because I was just that happy with it. And so, you know, what was that? The Soundwave 92, man. Soundwave, thank you, man. He's been donating multiple times tonight. Soundwave, thank you so much for showing that support for the show.
The way SHAQ was walking in the ring reminded me of the great Khali.
Yeah.
I was so worried that we were going to have another guy as bad as the great Khali, thank God. But nobody will be as bad as the great Khali. Not even me. I can wrestle better than Khali.
Well, when you see SHAQ's feet, man, SHAQ's feet are just so enormous. And yeah, I think we said this weeks ago too that, man, we think SHAQ can be better than Great Khali. So if he's better than Great Khali, that works because he's so big. Just all you need is that tomahawk chop and the chops across the chest. And SHAQ knew all this. He knew about working the crowd. It seemed like they were waiting time. They took a long time. You know, it was just chop here, chop there, grab him by the neck, throw him, you know, lock up, stare down, intimidate. You know, it wasn't about wrestle, rush everything. This was the old school type of showdown,
That's what I loved about, certain matches we used to see in NXT with that, that slower style, so they can sell every moment and really soak up the audience and get every moment and make it count.
AEW, Jake. We're watching AEW tonight.
No, but I'm saying NXT used to have a lot of those matches. They don't really anymore, but that's one of the style that I like, where you soak up the crowd and you really go ahead. We watched the Sami Zayn Nakamura match last night, and that was with Jabroni Jabber, and I that's my favorite, one of my favorite NXT matches. That slow burn and how they increase. That's the same style, in a way that they had tonight with SHAQ and Cody's tag match, because they let it build and then it got crazier, and it just, they didn't just start with these, moonsaults and dives and table spots immediately. They let it build and build.
I want to be bold too and say that may have been the loudest the crowd has sounded during COVID. That crowd was popping. It was only 1,000 people.
Immediately what I tweeted. That was my first tweet, still legible, saying that, Tony Khan must be happy because that reaction for SHAQ was incredible with just 1,000 people there.
Yeah, dude,
it sounded almost fake, but I know it was legit because I saw a video retweeted of the actual people's their reaction.
Well, I knew it too because I was at home getting goosebumps. You know what I mean? And
I was too. That's why I was so excited. I was like, this reaction is insane.
Yes. Yeah, it was well done, well invested, great. I think this is a big win for them. I don't know if it creates 5,000 new fans or 10,000 new fans or nobody. I don't know. But either way, for the existing fans, it was nice. Oh, shit. Tonight we're getting fucked up. Oh, my God. It's Shell. She's here again. Tonight we're getting fucked up. Tonight we're getting fucked up. And hey, I get fucked up. So pass me some of that vodka. And pass me some of that ecstasy. And give me some of that pussy. Tonight I'm getting fucked up.
Let's go.
I just gotta say I love Wasted Jake LOL. Also the No More BS is fucking genius and I want a shirt too.
It's a pretty good shirt. People are chanting it already, Shell, and
it's just a fun, quick thing to chant, and it's just a lot of fun. And it works on a few levels. Obviously with his name, Big Show, bullshit, all the bullshit he dealt with in WWE at the end. That's why he left. He hated the booking that they gave him, and he said the most recent Legends night, Joe, actually was what put him over the edge. That how all the legends were treated and how they handled that night, where they touted everybody to be there. That's what killed it.
Wait,
for him.
On what?
For Big Show, what made him absolutely not want to re-sign was Legends Night.
Wow,
that
the
happened
Legends
a few
night.
weeks ago.
Yep.
Yeah, how he was treated, and all the legends were treated that night. Mustafa Ali cut a promo at everybody, making them sound like crap. And I get what Mustafa was doing. Like, he was trying to say, we don't need the legends here. We should, be the stars. And he's right. But you still don't want to disrespect the legends either, So I can see the sentiment of people feeling rubbed the wrong way with it. But there was also, no pointful segment for any of the legends that night. He said everybody was offended and just felt used, and then a lot of people that were advertised weren't featured. So all of it is just crazy.
It was a strange night. Yeah. Oh, here comes Smoke Weed.
Oh,
Smoke
shit.
weed every day.
Smoke up.
Sir Huggington's tipped $4.20. Light the fuse. Mop the spooge. Jed's on tonight.
Yeah, baby. She's on tonight. Sir Huggington's. Smoke weed, baby. Smoke up. The 420 donation.
Well, see, that's where I think I went wrong because I didn't feel like the edible kicked in yet. So at the main event time, I took my phone and I put the show on my phone, and then I went upstairs and I smoked.
Oh, oops.
And then when I was trying to come downstairs, I got lost in the bathroom.
At least you're having a fun time. If I was you, I'd be falling over choking and stuff right now.
Well, that's what I said. People in the chat room were telling you those chocolates. I said, don't do that.
Thank you for the donation.
Right.
That'd be bad for you.
Because you donated, I'm going to feast myself in the bunghole.
Oh. Unisex Potato Head is donated.
Unisex Potato Head tipped $3. Hello, Joe and Jake. I am going to use this donation to make a mature comment that is relevant to the AEW review. With that being said, Deba's niece.
Oh,
never,
my
never,
God.
never, bed, never, BCD.
Oh my God, man. Unisex potato, you're fucking crazy, bro. Jesus Christ, unisex potato. I'm gonna get you a unisex potato, Jake.
I thought Mr. Potato Head always essentially was really unisex. I mean, you could change the parts always.
He's always changing his mind. He's like the biggest transgender in the world. Like he's always changing his mind.
Why did they
like,
need the virtue signal this?
Now put a face on me. Now put lipstick on me. Put a dick on me. Put a fucking finger in me. Like, he's crazy. His butthole opens
everything
up.
was stored. Everything stored in his ass?
Yeah, and his ass
it's
opens
like
up
Tommy
huge. His ass
and his change.
His ass is made for a fucking 10-inch circumference cock.
Exactly. Well, more than that. I mean, really, it's
huge.
There's a lot you could fit in Mr. Potato Head's dumper.
Like, I mean, listen, normal people.
You could fit. Think about it. There's different eyes. There's a purse. There's lips. A nose. What? More noses. Some teeth.
Yeah.
Feet. Eyeglasses. Hair. More shit.
Listen,
that's a lot in someone's ass.
When I was a kid, and
that's a big ass.
When I was doing the naughty in the bathroom when Mom wasn't looking. Yeah. I used to use a toilet paper roll. It fit right in there. I'd squeeze it hard, and but like, there's some guy out there with a huge chubby circumference, and he used to go inside Mr. Potato Head, and you know, like someone's found Mr. Potato Head filled with crust. Is what I'm trying to say. And the bottom line with all that is there's butt pumping, but with Mr. Potato Head, it's he's a dumpster. It's bumpster dumpsting. It's dumpster pumping.
I plead the fifth.
All right. Well, listen. I plead the 69. I plead the fifth. Fucking Dave Chappelle. He's on Netflix again. Oh, not Karen again. No. No, you stupid bitch, Karen. And listen, this is our buddy AJ Adams. The way that Karen's suspect carpet munching hair shakes in this GIF is unbelievable, man. I don't know what's more cringy, her tank top shirt thing she's wearing, her screaming face, or she looks like the binary person from that Star Trek TNG episode.
Jake trying to hide the Rape 3 memories.
Ugh. Wow.
Rape memories. There's no... What rape...
Hey, Joe. Fuck you. Tell JD to remove that video of me talking to you in 2017. Your court date is April 19th. You better show up or you're going to jail. And I'm going to shell shock you. Fuck you.
It was his whole hand.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I told my uncle not to.
Kiss my ass, Ryback. You haven't served me with shit yet, Ryback. Kiss my
ass. His tongue
ass.
felt like sandpaper on my balls. Oh.
Man, Jesus.
Daddy, no.
Maybe I'll bring back Beer Goons.
Why?
Since JD's doing that thing. Wow. Jake, are you going to be okay, brother? I'm afraid you're going to admit something you don't want to live on this review tonight. I'm really concerned about you admitting something.
Don't mind if I do.
What's my
Repressed
name?
memory.
Duncachino. It's a whole
New game.
Duncachino. You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend.
Hey Joe, you did great on Raw Monday. Seriously, that voice changer to sound like Jake was awesome. Keep that voice changer so we always have Jake.
You got it, Pure Evil. You got it. Aru Shinshu. You got it, Aru. You know I will, brother.
Isn't that crazy? He could just sound just like me. Like Randy Orton. Remember I said before, we were watching Randy Orton talk to himself. It's crazy.
He hears voices in his head.
Yeah, and he was talking to himself, and then he was coughing more stuff up.
I think after all this excitement, everything kind of went, like we said, a little bit flatlined a little bit. But one thing I am excited for is what in the world is that Bob Wire death match going to look like? Did you see the thing they were constructing and everything and how they showed it off? Jake?
Say what?
What did you think about the construction of the barbed wire death match? I mean,
I don't mind that having as a promo. I'm sorry, I was being attacked, but
okay.
My attention span is like a goldfish. But I went ahead and I don't mind it. Like I said, I'm intrigued by it. I'm really curious as to what they're gonna do. The more I see with it, the more I'm like, hey, this is sounding really interesting. So,
well, I was mostly referring to when they showed Kenny Omega building it and welding it, and it was like,
yeah, he's putting all his traps together. Like I said last week, he feels like a jigsaw. You know, he's going ahead and being a master of puzzles. If he wants to be, fine. If he's gonna pull it off, go ahead and build it and assemble it. And you want to make all the traps? Let's see it happen.
If you build it, he will die.
Well, Moxley will come. This is his specialty.
I really like the idea of that. But yeah, man, I'm super pumped up about Revolution, or it's going to be crazy. Sunday night. I hope you guys are here.
According to No BS.
Yeah, right. And I might say, hey, dude, it's an easy one to drop to mess up. And I hope you guys... I hope you guys are here with us Sunday night, because that is going to be some fun, man. The way this pay-per-view is shaping up,
it's going to be great.
I hope it's better than tonight's Dynamite.
Did you just donate to Joe?
Colonel Santos.
Did you just donate to Joe?
What's up, Colonel?
Thank you for the donation. And because you donated, I'm going to feast myself.
Go ahead.
In the bunghole.
Jake's roasted, yeah.
Colonel Santos tipped $3. AJ Adams, you spooky vinegar piece of shit, you think I've forgotten about you. I hope you go to Black Mountain and Tommy, North Carolina takes you out for some hangings. Hopefully Tommy feeds you his Wendy's oozing out of his fat baby white ass beforehand.
Oh, that's...
You cunt, AJ.
Jesus, that's terrible, Colonel Santos. He's fucking...
That's pretty bad.
He's probably mourning his fucking father right now. That's fucked up, bro. But anyway, whatever. Good God. Oh my God.
I didn't say it.
Oh my God.
I didn't say it.
That's terrible.
Randy
Poor
Viper.
fucking zombie.
And fuck cancel culture shit. Fuck Karen, you dumb bitch.
Randy Viper coming in with the $2 New Zealand, which is worth about 3 cents in America. Thanks for the 3 cents, Randy. Your country's money is worthless. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, Randy?
I need to join Patreon. What does $5 cover?
Pretty much just about everything. There's $10 will cover some VIP stuff, only a few little things, VIP shows and stuff like that. And then $25 is the producer tier for the credits down below in the producer spot. And then there's some other things you can see. But $5 pretty much will cover you for a lot of stuff, almost 85% of the stuff. So, hey, man, be much appreciated if you join under $5. I mean, you're just missing out. You dropped a couple $100 the other night. That would, I mean, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, $25 covers almost half the year. So, I mean, you're going to get everything.
5 is a good spot to be at.
Well, and plus you get access to everything we ever did on Patreon. So that's 6, it's like 6 or 7 years worth of content. It's like 1,000 episodes.
You're a producer. So with all you donate, you might want to get advantage of that.
Definitely do it, bro, because you're going to, I don't want you to miss out, dude. Instead of donating a couple more times tonight, save it and drop the $5 on Patreon, because you're just going to get a bunch of shit. I want you to get all that stuff.
Then they can listen to Too Spooky.
Yeah, talk spooky to me, Jake.
Yeah, Too Spooky.
Too Spooky is
are
that's
you doing
a podcast
UFC?
Eddie Murphy does. What?
UFC 259,
yes.
I think it is.
Yes, Saturday night, big show.
The only fight I know is Nunez and Anderson, because she's got her title on the line.
Yep.
So that's the women's featherweight.
And Nunez is just
title.
killing everybody, man. It's hard to find a woman who's going to be able to beat Nunez. You know what I mean?
I don't know the rest of the card, but
I may have to.
It's going to be a good night.
I may have to step in the octagon and fight Nunez, and get bigger man tits, and say that I'm a female
Hey,
because.
Joe, listen here, ginger bitch.
Oh, here we go,
Fuck
Ryback, you piece of garbage.
Eat me cookies. Oh, yeah, Leah. That's my wife, you bitch. Fuck you. Your channel sucks. Fuck your community. Fuck your chat. They all keep attacking me. I'm not.
Wow, Jesus. Good God. Ryback, thanks for the $3, but you can kiss my ass, brother. You can kiss my freaking ass, Ryback. All right? Listen to me, brother. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and give AEW tonight. I'm going to give it an 8. Give it an 8 out of 10. Jake, what do you give AEW tonight?
7.5. That's where It's probably where I'm sitting, yeah, because there was a lot of good in the first hour, but kind of came crashing down as it got towards the end. I didn't mind the actual ending, though. The main event wasn't fantastic, but we left off talking about Hangman Adam Page,
cowboy
and John
shit.
Silver. Yeah, taking on Matt Hardy and Mark Quinn. Not a bad match, and obviously Adam Page wins here with a buckshot lariat, and gets a huge drop on him. That was cool. And then of course Matt Hardy comes in, takes everybody out with a microphone, and goes on and on about how he's gonna win, and I'm gonna win the money match. And Dark Order runs out to attack, and that's when everybody and their mother runs out. The Hollywood Blondes are out there, and the rest of Dark Order, and just everybody comes out to go ahead and who's going to be in the Casino Tag Team Battle Royal or whatever it is. So,
yeah.
All right, not a terrible ending. At least they tried to sell that as well. I mean, it was just such a busy show that it was one thing after another. It was an overload at times, which wasn't a bad thing. I was constantly entertained, but it was a lot. So nothing had that staying power like the opening, the SHAQ match. So thankfully that was a great debut that I was terribly worried about. Jade looks great. SHAQ has a interesting injury angle and disappearance, so let's see what they do there. I'm curious what they're going to explain that as. Hopefully it's not he has mystical powers. Please don't let that be the case.
Imagine that.
I don't want to see him teleport like Matt Hardy.
People are really worried he's going to show up as Shazam, dude. They're really concerned. He's just fucking shows up.
Yeah, people thought he was going to be that, the metal guy as well. So that would have been funny too. But at least now you saw
Shaquille O'Neal's broken. He's broken. He comes out next week. Wonderful.
If he has a drone and starts teleporting through the arena, I'm going to find a way to Florida.
Yes.
Personally knock out Tony Khan.
The vessel that was in Matt Hardy has come to me.
Tony, I'm begging you.
Oh my
Booker
God.
of the year.
I'll lose my mind, dude, if Shaq was broken and he was like, the entity is crossed over to me. I'm sure.
He's got the long gray wig on.
Oh my God, dude.
Brother Bob.
Brother Khan. He starts to, oh my God, people are like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you, Shaq?
But at least they did do a lot to build up the pay-per-view tonight and this show in the same regard. So I give them that much. Even when it was bad, there was still progress towards things.
Yeah.
Like the Sting stuff, I could have dealt without. I didn't really need that. We didn't talk about that.
You're right, yeah. Just more of them in the ring doing the same thing again kind of was like, all right.
Well, we had everything happen with FTR, and then
keep them away from each other. Like, what do you stop that?
Yeah, and then we already saw Tony Schiavone be rude to Tully and FTR, and that was awkward, with JJ kind of making his little comments there, and Tully making his snide remarks. So whatever, all right. And then you saw Tony kind of chime in at the end there too, like, oh, you don't get paid by whatever, saying something extra. So that definitely didn't seem rehearsed, but hey, whatever. So we already saw Tony once, then we see him again introducing Sting, and he comes out, and that's when Ricky Starks comes out waving the white flag, like, I'm here to be peaceful, and what do you know, Starks slaps him across the face, and that's when Sting strikes him, and it turns into this huge mayhem, obviously. Eventually, Darby Allin comes out to save Team Taz's, ass-whooping on Sting.
Oh.
And we got more of the usual. So I could have dealt without this at all. They should have just left it as they did last week with the high spot on the wire thing that he did and coming down from the rafters and Sting with the body bag. And that was perfect. They did not need anything this week. They could have given more time to something else. And this whole thing should not have happened in my book. So this really brought down the show.
Yeah, I think it was. I think they obviously should have done something maybe with them, but it was weird to see them again get physical when I felt...
Exactly. Wait to sell it.
Yeah.
And that's the bottom line because Sting said so.
I don't know, and I'm not really sure right now off the top of my head what they could have done, but
But we've seen this, Stinger Splash and the Scorpion Death Drop, and I know it's going to be a cinematic type of street fight, so it'll be less about moves, but we've seen him take a bump and deliver moves twice now, so that's 3 times we've seen Sting in action. So the luster of can he go? God, why? You know, like, my God, what's the point?
Yeah.
It just, I was so excited when he made his debut, and they've killed it for me by making him so blah at this point because we've seen him so many times. I do want to see the match to see what they're going to do with it, but I'm not as excited as I once was. Did I get any last night? Yeah, married life is great.
Yeah, you guys had a lot of fun. It was very fun. It's very fun being married, let me tell you. No, but so that's it, man. I think tomorrow we'll probably have a show that we'll do. We'll talk about a lot of things. And
absolutely, we need a Patreon version of Jake and Joe podcast.
Yes, we're going to be on Patreon tomorrow with a big podcast talking about pop culture, entertainment news, gaming news, and some news stories that pop up tomorrow, and a little bit of wrestling, but mostly all that other stuff. So, hey, man, don't miss the Jake and Joe podcast. If we get the whole thing, it will be up by tomorrow or Saturday. Either way, it'll be on Patreon. So hopefully you guys catch that.
The Joe?
It's going to be good. Here's Q.
You just donate to Joe?
You did.
Joe wants me to get more edibles.
For the donation.
Yeah, go get more edibles and pass out.
Because you donated, I'm going to feast myself.
Should we take calls?
Take calls.
Should take calls.
Kashlong tipped $3. In my opinion, some of the monetized this co-hosts have not been shamed enough on one certain issue. Nerdy was biggest culprit, but also Bird and Bullfrog repeatedly pushed the idiotic idea that Trump would stay in office even though he lost to Biden. So stupid.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that sort of thing. Yeah, we'll talk more about that on probably. We'll bring it up on Monetize this on Friday, and we'll see what happened. I didn't even get Nerdy on the show last Friday because there was so much going on. I got a lot of people on, and I think Nerdy was late, and I'd already put on a lot of people, so I don't think he made it last week. So sorry to Nerdy if he's listening, but yeah, he's been getting shit on by a lot of people, man. People are really pissed. 339-226-6610. We are now on Skype. If people want to call, I'll give you a few minutes here. We'll take a couple of calls. 339-226-6610 is the number. Shell and D. Welsh are the top dogs with $100 donated.
Hell yeah, they are.
Big ones. And so let me just go ahead and put that phone number up for the people that don't know it. Or you guys can add me on Skype. Danny Deadly, DANNY-DEADLY. Danny Deadly on Skype. Or you can just call this number and we'll ring to me on Skype. Jake you won't be able to hear Jake, but you'll hear me.
But I can hear you.
But he'll be able to hear you, yes. So it'll be all good. So look forward to that. 339-226-6610. And we'll give you guys a few minutes. So that's about it, man. Sunday night, it's going to be a good night, I think. I'm excited. I think UFC, I'll probably cover a little bit of it or talk about it or do something. But I'm not really sure 100% either because we're also going to be doing Corrupted podcast Saturday night. So
yeah,
at the new time,
it goes into it, but you usually do that earlier. So yeah, the good thing is the main event's not till midnight. So
yeah, so
you could still do Corrupted and then go into the UFC main event and watch that.
Yeah, I may do that. So we may do Corrupted at 10:30 rather, or something like that. Corrupted's like at 10:30 or 11, and then then we'll go into talking about UFC, I suppose. I'm not really sure how it's going to work tomorrow. But we'll figure it out. Or Saturday night, rather. But we'll figure it out. Yeah. And then, of course, Sunday night, it's going to be AEW. So it's going to be a fire.
A lot of people wish it was Saturday, and I see that because a lot of people used to like to party it up for AEW, which is the unfortunate part of this. But tomorrow, for out of nowhere, one of the things we're going to talk about is how AEW is going to handle essentially winning the Wednesday Night War. They're planning some type of top secret goodbye NXT thing. So what they're doing, it's kind of under wraps, but I've got a few little ideas and sprinkles that have been revealed. So it could be fun. It's going to be more than just a statement. They've got a few things planned. So we'll talk about that tomorrow night when I know what I'm going to talk about, because I don't know what I'm talking about now. And then we're going to talk more about how Tuesday happened with NXT, because that's a story. That's a big story. And then where's my notes? TakeOver has been confirmed after WrestleMania. So they're going to do a special WrestleMania TakeOver for NXT on the Tuesday after WrestleMania. So that's huge too. We're going to tell you about the details on that. Plus, we're going to give you our predictions for Revolution.
Revolution predictions are coming in, and those will be fun. This is going to be fun. It's a big show. I'm very excited.
Do you think this was their best go home for any pay-per-view yet?
Yeah. I mean, there might be a better go home, but I just don't remember it right now.
Not one that comes to memory. I mean, the one they tried to do before the Stadium Stampede was awkward to me, and
307. Hang on one second. We'll get you on in a minute. Let me see if I can get 307 on. Hold on a minute. 307, you're on. What's up?
Hey, Joe.
What's going on, brother?
I can't find you all week.
Sweet, bro. How you been? You like the show tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't see the SHAQ and Cody match.
Oh, you missed the SHAQ and Cody match? Wait a minute, you missed the SHAQ? Oh my God!
Yeah,
can you go?
God.
Oh no, you got to go watch that, bro. You got to find that somehow. Go figure it out. Like it was fun, man. That was the best. I would say that probably was the funnest part of the whole show. The show was good, but that was the best part.
I'm on Discord, Joe.
Yeah.
Put me on camera.
Well, I think what you should do is just go break into a neighbor's house and get their no, I'm just kidding. Get their DVR and make sure you can watch the show, bro.
Okay.
Hey, are you coming? Hey, listen. Are you listening? Are you going to be listening tomorrow? Because tomorrow night I'll monetize this. I'm going to try to exploit Jake for all his life savings. Tomorrow night on monetize this, bro.
I'll be on now.
Hell yeah. We're gonna be partying tomorrow night.
You can put me on tomorrow.
Oh yeah, man. We'll put you on tomorrow. I'll be taking calls tomorrow. I'll be putting people on and off. We'll be switching it around. You call up tomorrow night. The one thing I want you to remember to say when you call tomorrow is I want you to remember this. Fuck Drew and his big lips. All right? You call up. That's the first thing you say tomorrow. All right, listen. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Good to hear from you. Hey, 412's on the phone. Hello, 412. What's up?
Hey, Joe. How's it going tonight, man? What's going on?
It's going good. Jake's private parts are rubbing off on me well.
Ooh, Jake's dripping wet, fucking hard, high as shit. I love it. You know what? I wanted to bring something up we usually don't talk about on these shows, but the camera work tonight was shit.
Yeah, Jake mentioned that earlier, like the camera work or the cutting. Really, the really, I think it's it's either it might be the technical director. Like it was just, or whoever was directing, they were just missing all kinds of shit. You're right.
Yeah, I don't know if they had like the B team in there tonight or something for like the biggest night that they've had in a while, which would be stupid as fuck if they were nervous or what. Like after SHAQ went through the double table with Cody, they showed SHAQ tapping on Cody, like "get the fuck off me" or like "I'm okay" or something.
Yeah, I think that was just the "I'm okay" thing. Like, yeah, like I'm okay.
Yeah, and then for him to like try and pull off the whole thing like he's passed out, I don't know. It was just took me out of the moment. I loved it. Jade looked great. I was so excited. We've been invested in that shit since what, October, November, something like that. So it was crazy to actually like see it pay off and her not like be completely terrible and her actually be able to work. I thought she could work. I don't know.
Well, you know what helped it is that honestly all the build and the hype and the fact that she looks that good all made it believable. If she was just somebody who just showed up tonight and she looked more like to me, she kind of reminds me of Mandy Rose in the ring a little bit. Like she's, you know what I'm saying? Like if Mandy Rose had been the one to come out, it just would have been like, oh, this is this like kind of pretty girl who's not that great in the ring. But because Jade has been built up for so many weeks and she looks just amazing, like insane. It just gives it so much more credibility, and she looks phenomenal. And it felt exciting for those reasons, I think.
Yeah, she kind of looks like Shelton Benjamin with a set of tits. I'd like to, have her fuck me in the ass, really fucking good. Lube it up, maybe with a 12-inch BBC, stretch my asshole out real good, and just get it all bloody and fucking shit. And then when I fucking come, I'll fucking mix my shit and my blood, and I'll inject it into my heart and all that. Thanks, Joe. Hey, have a good night. Bye.
Hey there stupid ginger bitch. You ignore my message. Fuck you. Go to Pell. You're getting sued even more for that.
Oh.
Fuck the chat. I get better bitches than Drake. Fuck Drake. Fuck my life. Tell the chat to stop. Fuck W.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something about it. Hey, Joe, don't make me fuck you.
Right, bitch.
I will fuck your asshole. Do you want me to open up your asshole and fucking deliver it? I'll deliver the fucking package to you.
I don't even know, dude. Did I ever upload that Ryback song to Patreon? Does anybody know?
I don't know, but that was straight fire. I hope you did. That was so funny.
No, but if I didn't, I need to fucking do it. So does anybody know? Somebody tell me if I didn't, because if I didn't, I gotta get on.
Let us know. I'm sure. Apparently, NXT was so bad.
Oh no,
that Spaz didn't even do a review, and a bunch of people are just shitting all over it. It was like a total dumpster fire tonight.
Really?
People are pissed.
Wow. I mean, they
I guess they shit all over Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez in the process.
Really? Oh wait, wait, NXT shit on them or the
NXT?
fans?
NXT shit on them.
Oh, okay, all right.
So the fans are just up in arms because they went for the tag title match tonight, and I guess it just turned into shit.
Wow.
And the whole show suffered.
Wow, because I mean, this was a really good AEW night, so like
exactly. So that's why I was hoping they would have something solid, and having a big heel tag team win could make those girls, really be something. And I was legit shocked when I heard that. I was like, wow, who booked that? And you need your nuts cut off.
That is
seriously
that is crazy.
That is like that's abysmal booking right there. Why are you going to keep the belts on Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler? There's no one for them to face.
Oh, this was Bosey from a couple weeks ago. I just clicked on the wrong video. My point, Bosey, thanks for these Hundy drops. This is
yes, indeed. Bosey, providing us with his
Joe in the chat.
Feedback.
You motherfuckers better not show up.
Oh yeah?
I will sue all of you. Stay away. I'm warning you now. This will be a family-friendly chat. Don't fuck around with me. I got a good lawyer.
Oh yeah? Well, guess what, Ryback? We're ending the show, and we're going to end the show tonight with a song I think you're going to love. So, Ryback.
There's a picture of me. Put a picture of me on the fucking
I hope you enjoy this, Ryback. Guys, we'll see you all tomorrow. Lots of stuff going on tomorrow. Out of nowhere, we're going to do our predictions.
Big night. And you're going to have to tune in to patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show, because Joe and I are going to have a Jake and Joe podcast up tomorrow. It's going to be great.
And then we're going to do Out of Nowhere. And then Friday night's Monetize This, guys. We'll see you there. Thank you guys for being really cool to Jake the other night as he had to do it solo. Thanks for being nice to me, man. I had a crazy situation go down, and life's been weird, man. I don't know. But if you want to support me, support the show, support this channel, the live donations are much appreciated. Thanks to Shell and D. Welsh, the double top dogs tonight. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
They each dropped $100. Thank you. Soundwave 92 also dropped a big one. Duncachino, I think, or Gook the Dumpster or somebody. He dropped a big one.
Messed up. And
Patreon.
Tried to make it a fun night for everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my belligerentness. But
and if anybody's private out there, go ahead, Jay.
It was just hopefully everybody enjoyed my belligerentness, and it was about showing you some love tonight because everybody missed you the past 2 nights. So that's
what happens if I go away after a week?
Hey, you'll have to find out.
If I get COVID, I mean, you guys are in trouble.
Exactly. We're all in trouble.
But I want to say thank you guys so much, man. Hit that like button down below. Leave a comment if you can. Share this video everywhere. To all the wrestling places. To all your friends. Tell everybody about the shows. And if you're somebody who's private, some people have messaged me about being private about donations. If you want to do that, my PayPal link is down below. PayPal.me/Joe Cronin Show. You guys can make a contribution. I guess, I don't know, somebody wanted to drop a bombzo, but they didn't want to do it live or something, or like, I don't know what it was. But yeah, you can do it private, man. It all helps for sure. I mean, listen, I'm only funded by you guys. I don't have any the ads make nothing anymore. It's fucked. So I appreciate that. All right, we're out of here, guys. AEW over. We gave all our opinions on just about everything. Might have missed a couple things. We'll hit it tomorrow on Out of Nowhere. And we're going to leave here tonight with the Ryback rap. Enjoy this, Ryback. Good night.
What's that? What's that? It's the Ryback rap. What's that? What's that? Who's that? Yo, it's the Ryback rap. What's that? Yo, who's that? What's that? Yo, it's the Ryback rap. What's that? Get out the way. You're probably gay. Ryback rap. How about that? I push your head into the mat and it goes splat. You're not ready for this shell shock, and you got a tiny cock. It's the Ryback rap. Ryback rap. I'm not talking crap, so how about that? I get the Ryback rap. Ryback rap. So stop talking shit, you're full of crap. Finish it. Finish this. Finish it. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Gurgle, 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 gurgle. Yo, it's the Ryback rap. You talking crap? Go to Amazon and buy my stash. The Ryback rap. I'm gonna crush your skull in a pit of spikes. It's the Ryback rap. Yeah, it's the Ryback rap. It's the Ryback rap. Hey Pat Buck, I'm gonna fuck you up. It's the Ryback rap. Don't talk back. If you do, yeah, your head will go splat. It's the Ryback rap. Finish it. Shell shock. Superman is what women call my dick. In the bedroom, it is large and in charge. Gurgle, gurgle. Yeah, it's the Ryback rap. Yeah, it's the Ryback rap. Finish. I'm coming for that ass. Yeah, so join my fitness class. It's the Ryback rap. It's the Ryback rap. Finish it. Hey, Joe Cronin, I'm not even fucking done with you. I'm gonna fuck you up, Joe Cronin. I'm gonna snap your neck. Snap your freaking neck. Do you wanna buy my products? Do you wanna buy my all-natural supplements? Feedmemore.com. Yeah, we're talking about supplement stacks. We're talking about all of my products. Yeah, finish it. We're talking about my Shell Shock Extreme Back Burner. We're talking about all of these supplements like ISO Hungry Grass, Fed Well Protein Isolation, and Wake Up Energy Snaker Bottle. That's right, wake up with the big guy. Rap. It's the Ryback rap. Come on. Finish it. Feed me more.